Hey, this is Charles Bronson, and you're watching The Cameron Scott Show.
Hi, folks. This is your friendly neighborhood obese comic book guy. So I will be reviewing Annabelle Creation sometime tomorrow night or Tuesday. I am seeing it tomorrow night. I'm really looking forward to it. I really like the Conjuring films. I'm not a big fan of the first Annabelle prequel, but I've heard a lot of great things about this, so we'll see if the reviewers are right or if they're just lying out of their butt like they occasionally do. But that's for another video, actually. So, bottom line, I'm looking forward to Annabelle Creation. Look out for a review in the next few days. So, there's a lot of controversy about the new trailer for Death Wish, which is a remake, and it's further evidence that within the first world, we don't have many real problems, so now we manufacture problems to complain about. You know, instead of focusing on real world issues like human trafficking, the national debt, global poverty, whatever, there are real world issues out there. Instead of focusing on that, let's focus on a film that is not even out yet and to which no one is going to force you to go see. Instead, yes, let's complain about that and talk about the oppressive nature of a 2-minute trailer that has nothing to do with race, nothing to do with politics. Very little current event connection. I don't understand where these people are saying that this is an alt-right fantasy film. Obviously, they don't know anything about the alt-right. The alt-right cares about three things. That is dank memes, live streams, and LARPing with Antifa. So I didn't see any of those three things. And I didn't see Pepe the Frog, which is their god. So, there's 0% chance that this film takes place in Kekistan, which is, where their culture comes from. And I apologize right now for appropriating alt-right culture to talk about this trailer. And I had to use my white privilege to apologize for my appropriating of the alt-right culture. It's out there. I have white privilege. No, I think people are just going to complain about anything these days. I mean, and all that does, anytime you get a group of people to complain about something, particularly a movie, a video game, any type of entertainment medium, all that does is get more money flowing to that thing. For example, the movie The Interview with Seth Rogen and James Franco. I can't even tell you. I'm not a Seth Rogen fan at all. I think Seth Rogen is a butt pimple on the creative potential of Hollywood. Like, I really think he is taking us backwards into film quality, not forward. But even I went to watch The Interview because I hate when people try to boycott stuff. And there were certain Asian markets that would not play The Interview film because they didn't want to offend North Korea. And I thought, that's so stupid. Don't boycott something. If you, as an individual, do not want to see something, don't go see it. If you don't want to support something, don't support it. It just reminds me of folks like within Occupy Wall Street that they will tell you how much they hate capitalism while saying it on their iPhone, while reaping all the benefits of living in a capitalist, capitalist country. It's like, folks, first off, understand what you're talking about, and then just live it. If you're against something, then be against it. You don't have to get a big group together and be triggered over it. So I think the biggest problem with this trailer or the film is not its content. It's who is making it. I'm not a fan of Eli Roth. I have not forgiven him for what he has done to me and my family. I remember my dad and I, we went to the theater, as we used to do, sat down, and we're like, ooh, goody, we're going to watch a fun indie horror film. Cabin Fever is not a horror film. I have nightmares from it, from the experience, because I was robbed of the $8 or the $16 because I paid for my dad's ticket because I'm being a decent guy. But it is 90 minutes of just sloppily imitating the Evil Dead to result in a 2-minute racist joke. That is what Cabin Fever is. It's not a horror movie. It's not an intense or dramatic film. It is just a bunch of people that they recruited probably from Sci-Fi Channel audition and threw them in there and then just made... I don't know. I'm not going to go on a rant about it. I have not forgiven Eli Roth for Cabin Fever, so I probably will not see Death Wish. I'll probably Redbox it or wait for it to hit Netflix. I'm not going to boycott the film, but I think if anybody's going to complain about anything about this movie, it's the fact that Eli Roth is making Death Wish. There's so many better directors out there that could handle and do the film justice. I mean, obviously Quentin Tarantino, that's like boom number one. And then James Wan, he did a great job doing Death Sentence, which is basically a Death Wish film. And there's some other directors out there. If you could choose, who would you choose to direct the Death Wish film? Who would you choose to star in the Death Wish remake? Are you okay with Bruce Willis? I mean, he's hot and cold when it comes to his acting quality. Sometimes he gives decent performances. Other times it's just totally phoned in. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. And again, look out for my Annabelle Creation review. Thank you.